Alright, so we just got here, pulled in. Very first sign, recreational drone usage rules. So yeah, sounds pretty standard, but I find that kind of ironic. So we'll just come over here. I've got Chloe with the her whatever it's called again, her jacket, and we'll see how well she'll behave today on it. We've only used it like one other time so far, and I do prefer having the leash attached to this as opposed to her collar, and she responds a little bit more directionally to it. But nonetheless, there's like a clubhouse or something up here, maybe a restaurant, not entirely sure, but pretty nice little deck. And then got some groundskeepers out here making sure that the area is well kept. And we've got a Y in the road. Now I've already gone down that way before, but again it was in the spring before all the growth. So we're gonna actually stay here to the right, or to the more northern end of the park, and see what we get. Good girl, Chloe. These two, they're pulling pretty good. Kiwi doesn't really pull a lot, but this is a new territory for her, so there's a chance that she'll be more intensely pulling than usual. She got pretty lackadaisical and not bored necessarily, but you know what I mean, like familiar with us being at Laura Bradley Park. So that path obviously didn't take us for very far, and we're opening up into these really nice wide open areas, very similar to like a golf course would be, with the land for the course itself kind of more cut low, and some out of bounds territory in the middle. But I think this is an area that might be worth, and definitely going to be more easily documented from the sky. But let's go and see what we find over here. All right, so we walked through that little alley. There's a little trail that was there, and like a circular hedge over here that we're going to be walking around. Can't tell what's on the other side yet, but there's definitely some type of structure. It's just a little pavilion. It's nice, but this place is more like what it appears to be like a natural landscape to kind of highlight some of the natural vegetation, especially just like really beautiful flowers. Take some pictures here of this stuff, right? Try and get a nice picture here with Chloe. Chloe! Maybe me out of the camera. Yeah, as if. Anyway, just we get in the shade a little bit. Ooh, it's a hot day for sure, but pretty nice. Very very well kept. And what appears to be here is almost like a northern rim. I know there's more land to go up. I don't necessarily want to backtrack just yet, but there's definitely a massive amount of open land between here and whatever's across there in those trees. So let's just continue going on our way. Kiwi, stop. Or Chloe, sit. Sit. You being dramatic again? Hey, sit. Good girl. Stay. 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 Hey, sit. Chloe. Chloe, no. See, this is what we got. We got playful energy. Chloe. She got too much and she won't go very far. I'm not like worried that she's gonna run off necessarily. Both my dogs attached to the leash. She's really just in hyper mode. She just wants to play. This is kind of why the dog park's definitely a go-to, because she just wants to unload, and she's much more docile than Kiwi ever had been at this age in terms of dominance. So when she gets put in her place and has other dogs to learn from, she learns a lot more quickly than Kiwi ever did. And it's because I didn't take her to the dog park as much, but there's my pups. Good girls. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing there, girl? You're so pretty. Hey. You guys being silly? You being silly? Okay, I don't see anybody else around here. And I do want her to be able to kind of explore. I just don't want her running off necessarily. So I've got the leashes attached so I can always just, when they come close, stop them by stepping on the leash. It's a good go-to training tool, especially for young puppies. Chloe, come here. Come. Well, she stopped, but she did not turn around and come. Again, like, the dogs get really sensitive on hot days like this too, where they won't always want to come observing like their heat exhaustion and such too. So again, not being too harsh with them in that regard. Important. Come on, guys. Let's go.